guys, today I'm gonna be talking about spacesuits. Hasan, did you know spacesuits are evolving? How? Well, did you know that spacesuits used to be like, do you wanna hear this? Like, pilot suits? Like, yeah, pilot suits. Who could believe that? Why would they be as pilot suits? Do you want to kill me, NASA? Like, literally, you could be a pilot and get a spacesuit and consider yourself wearing a pilot suit like NASA. Do you want to kill me? But the good news is, they're evolving. How? They used to act like pilot suits, but now the only evolving is adding gas. Wow, that sounds weird. Yeah, adding gas. And who are making the new ones? MIT and the University of North Dakota. Yeah, NASA, you're very lazy. First you make a pilot suit as my astronaut. How's he alive? Now you're making universities do the work for you. MIT and North Dakota. Not North Dakota, the university, okay? Okay, stop being dumb. And look what the spacesuits are now. They are fluffy marshmallows. Wow, let's go into space with my marshmallow man. Like, I think the next step should not be making NASA work. I think the next step should be making them light and not heavy. Like, literally, like, most spacesuits literally feel like you're carrying a brick. Why are they so heavy? I don't know. And spacesuits are actually key to survival. They give you oxygen and everything. So if you're making pilots as spacesuits, then you're going to kill everyone. And it needs to be easier to go on Mars. And the moon, too. The moon. Right now, we're just trying to go to the moon. I'm asking why... Actually, I want to ask, why did you forget about Mars? Like, for 1 second, we were like, Mars, the most beautiful thing. Now we're just talking about the moon. What happened to Mars? We just forgot about Mars. Like, literally, we used to be talking about Mars like 24 hours straight. Now we're literally now forgetting about it. Like, why? What happened to Mars? I don't know. I just forgot about Mars. Rest in peace. And what I want to know is that why are we not focusing on adding more features? Like, we could make it cool. And for Apollo, the first spacesuits were covered with nylon covering. A type of covering for Apollo. They were a type of protecting covering, but did you know that in space, they used to actually put them inside a building to make sure no bacteria. What are they, aliens? They're going to space. They're not aliens. They also want to make a suit that is like better for collecting samples and does not kill you. Good, NASA, good. No, that's actually MIT and the University of North Dakota. How? How are you doing this, NASA? We know you're rich, we know you're lazy, but you don't have to focus on the moon. And you're literally like this, NASA be like, we are going to the moon! Then University of North Dakota and MIT be like, what about us? Like, literally, every time you search up NASA spacesuit, they never give credit to anyone. That's the problem of NASA. The only people who get credit are the astronauts. No one else. Like, for some reason, every time you search that up, you have to search a certain university to know what they're doing. If you don't search that up, we don't care about you, NASA. Like, literally, I think both universities should give up, because NASA kind of does not care. Like, literally, they only give credit to the astronauts. When you search the Apollo space race, they only say, the men were building that, the women were building that, but they never give credit to anyone. Only the astronaut was named. And then they say, everyone did it! Good job! Especially Buzz Lightyear. No, not Buzz. Why did I say Buzz Lightyear? No. Buzz Lightyear's a fiction. Especially Neil Armstrong and Buzz. Okay, there's a guy in the space race called Buzz. Hard to imagine, right? Search it up. Like, there's 3 dudes, and then you give credit to them. What about all the people who worked? Oh, they're just engineers. Thank you, engineer. Tells them a name. I don't care. Like, that's be like. They like this. Just thank you, engineer. I don't care about you. For some reason, they never really talk much about them. All they talk about is basically the engineer helped. The woman just built spacesuits. Good. And by the way, if you look at how the spacesuits were made, they were literally sewn together. I know, we're in the 1900s, but why do you need to sew it together? Couldn't you add not chemical, okay? We don't want the astronauts being sick. Couldn't you add something cool? Not a layer, just a little layer, literally. Now you add gas. Awesome. NASA be like, awesome. We solved the world's. You're literally making the astronauts just bigger marshmallow. Now I'm getting hungry. Okay? At NASA, work out your problems. I don't get why no one is boycotting NASA to actually help people and make people popular. All their camps cost money. Why is NASA so expensive? For some reason, I've never seen that NASA actually helps people. But all they help is money, money, money. And guess how much NASA is worth? Millions of dollars. And look how much NASA gives you astronaut if you go to space. 200,000. For some reason, NASA just does not make sense. You're not giving the astronauts a lot of money. Okay. You aren't giving credit to anyone except astronauts. Okay. And you're only giving credit to the space missions that went on Mars and the moon. Okay, NASA, we have enough. Now we want you to give credit to everyone. Literally, no, I don't care about that guy. He's just an engineer. Let's include him in the engineer section. Oh, I don't care about that guy. Girl, she should be in the women's section. Buzz. Neil Armstrong. They're gonna go in the cool guy section. And then there's Sally. She's the only woman I've ever heard of in space. Literally. The only person I've ever known that's a girl in space, because NASA never told me about others. Seriously, NASA. How I know if a woman went in space? World records. They said the first Chinese woman to go was... I forgot her name, but thank you, NASA. You never told me. Literally, NASA is supposed to be so cool. And then the other day, I was watching a documentary about a guy talking to someone, and then look what he said. I'm a pilot. You're an astronaut. Both of you can switch places. You're wearing a pilot suit. You're wearing an astronaut suit. Literally, a big brain. You literally can switch places because basically both of you are wearing the same thing, which is hard to imagine, but okay. It makes no sense. NASA, give credit to more people. Well, bye guys, and I want to boycott NASA today. Bye.